unclaimed territories for anybody who's trying to copy this list down, and here's the quick sideboard. I'm a little disappointed that it has no flame wakes in it, or flame whatever it's called. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Flame sweep, but in the sideboard. But the meta's kind of moved a little bit away from the escape shift decks, so hopefully it will continue to be away from them while we jam this deck for an hour or so. Still not sure if we should be playing a list with Lana Worlds or not. A Diamond Flare, oh my. Whatever. Not a very good hand, but if we're on to draw, I'd probably mulliganed. Opponent, let me play my spell. It's not a spell, it's a land. That's probably bad for us. Can't think of many decks that have Temporal of Silence that this hand beats. The Esper decks would smash us, and the Kefis decks would probably smash us with this hand. So that's kind of unfortunate. Probably a bad day to play this deck since the Esper decks crushed Fandom yesterday. Because we just literally can't beat them without running incredibly lucky. Kind of just hoping there wouldn't be very many. This does not feel like it should take this long. Oh, looks like looks like they had a Mortify. Did they not use it? Odd. A lot of these decks only have one or two Kaya's Wraths. What they shock? What the hell do they have for one green? Or one black? Those mean like they have a disfigure, so I'm just going to attack with these two. I changed my mind. Because if they have a disfigure, one Bell Haunt would cleanly kill one of these, and they get to eat this for free. At least this way, they can only cleanly kill one. There's just no way they don't have a disfigure here. Our opponent didn't get a particularly good draw and is still just wrecking anything we can do. We're close to dead on board already. We're close to an unrecoverable situation anyway. doesn't seem like there's any reason to attack that. By the time I beat through that, the game would be over anyway. It's just not winnable. Feel like that I have no idea what I want to take out. Probably just something like this. Like cutting any threats is probably wrong. I don't think it matters. People are going to be playing that Esper deck a lot. Just go back to Bant Shift, take our free wins. Oh god, that was so loud, I apologize. Well, drawing a second one of those this early is not what I want. Oh, I don't have a second Legion's End. Okay, don't care a lot about that one. They put on top. Do care a lot about that. Like they have a disfigure too? Jesus. The nuts. Well, this game's over. That's not very good. That's pretty good. There's a high likelihood that they're going to have a removal spell for this. I punted, by the way. Could have got another 2 damage in, but slightly playing around Disfigure probably wasn't worth playing around Disfigure ever. I just missed 2 points of damage. Awesome. And on top, wow. Draw another land, I guess. I'm punted. They'd be at 5, but they're gaining 3 here. I don't think they leave anything on top that doesn't kill the raptor. Other land's good for us. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Sad thing is, I never want to redraw that again, so that's terrible. At least still being at 6 or 4 is pretty irrelevant. Drawing more land than them too really sucks. I don't like that play. I feel like they should have probably bounced her Oath of Kai and then bounced the Marauding. Or killed the Marauding. But I guess if they have a fault erasure, it's the same thing. Like I said, this match was just not winnable. Not getting any traction this season. It's just win one, lose one, no matter what I play. And I'm not playing perfect, but I definitely don't think my mistakes come close to costing me that game. This another hand just seems like it doesn't do anything. These seem like some of the better hands this deck can get, so that's kind of scary. Awesome. The only thing I don't want to play versus, I'm paired versus again. JK. It's Temple of Silence in a vampire deck. I would trade this for both of his things. Really don't like Temple of Silence in a vampire deck. I know sideboard versus vampires. You can arguably bring some of these Velas Summers in if you feel like it, but I think I will just to try them, but overall I don't really think they're good enough. I'm super tired today. It was fun. I have that one. The Dianto. Well, I kind of need to kill that. If they kill that, it's not that good for them. Hmm. Guess I don't really want to play into Legions on this turn when I can just play this. They're obviously going to have some removal spells here. Hopefully they don't have more than one. Because they have double removal spell, I am Dobbs. Well, I'll rephrase. They have Legions in as well, I'm Dobbs. Looks like they do. Oh well. Frustrating. Consider this is a fairly good match, but well, technically dead out. I could have drawn a lava coil. Um, and then like blocked, played the lava coil, then have another play of some kind. But that would require doom bricking for multiple turns. Guess I'm going to keep it. I don't think it's very good. Just stand by. I think that card's very bad. Another land's not going to get us where we need. Ripjaw Raptor? Nope. That doesn't do much. That also doesn't do much. Pretty happy to trade this with for 4 of their life. That's unfortunate. Didn't think they had a Sorin because they didn't play it last turn. I didn't think they could win this game without a Sorin. Looks like they still can't win it. Of course, I would have done something different with my Sorin if I were them. I would have just killed the Raptor, but that's without knowing their hand. Maybe they had some kind of plan. Keeping a hasty Galta off the table would have been my priority, though. Hand's not very good, but I don't like the mulligan. We just have too many really good matches to mulligan. Hey, Shaolin. 1-1 so far and 1-0 off stream, so 2-1. This is just Manguchi's deck. It doesn't have the black in it at all. He used it and another build, both of them just red-green, to go from Platinum to Mythic, so I was just copying what he did. I'm not having similar success. I keep drawing 1,000 lands every game, though. And not starting the game until turn 3 and turn 4 feels a little icky. I think I like the Land War Elf versions better. Odds are it's never blocking, so I might as well attack. 8 land's not going to win, though, especially versus an opponent who only had 2. They have 6 more spells than us now. There's just nothing we can draw. Listen to a Galta or something maybe, but this won't be on the table next turn, so. There's an argument that I should have just went ahead and attacked with the Dino. Alright, come on, Galta. Or commune into Galta. They hit a land. Unfortunate. Well, I can kill the Steamkin, it's probably worth it. That's not 2 lands. 1 of 2 lands there. That's something they can't play, at least. I don't think you can attack with that. I have too many draws that kill you if you attack with the Lava Runner. Yay! So they're not dead this turn. Yeah, they decided they were. Don't sideboard again versus these decks. We just run it back. Sometimes you can bring in some like Cinder Vines or whatever to kill an Experimental Frenzy, but I don't love them. Also, kind of hate the Ceratops here, but feels like the Jund build's just more powerful than this, though. Maybe we should just be playing Jund. Yeah, let's keep. Probably just one other land. Don't you do it. They did it. Yeah, I don't love the mana base either. It just feels like it does much more powerful things. Maybe this deck just needs Llanowar Elf, though. I'm 100% blocking if they attack and I get a chance. Oh my! Who plays that card? Legitimately didn't know that card was a card anymore. What match is it good in? Besides exactly this match. A little weird lightning strike. A little weird attack. Uh, Galta, yay! Doing the Galta things. Well, apparently we finished the daily. I hear drawing Galta's good. Yeah, that's fine. No, they have Llanowar Elf. No, what a dagger. I drew the one card you don't want to draw. Might as well use one. Stops them from playing Nissa this turn. That's a bad sign. That's the worst sign. Not drawing lands. We flooded nearly every game tonight. And then we just don't get to play this game. Yeah. Could have kept playing that game, but to be honest, we're in low platinum. I don't care enough to. If we wasn't in low platinum, I might have played that game. I'd rather just have those. It's kind of interesting the things you'll concede to when there's nothing to play for and there's nothing on the line. There's just no point of trying to play close games. Or like scrap and claw. It's one of the bad things about the ladder system, in my opinion. The ladder system incentivizes you to play in ways that really like takes away from Magic. Because like I think anybody would say that I'm like a massive favorite to lose that last game, right? So if I'm a massive favorite to lose that last game, say you're going to play 100 games like that over the course of a season, you can save 300 minutes when you might win 10 of them. You just playing more matches is better. It's also why like Esper or Bant are probably the best decks in the format still, or even Kefis. But there's no reason to grind with them. The matches take too long. Just not getting to play spells again. Fun times. That card's definitely very good versus somebody who doesn't have lands. It's like even right now, there's no reason for me to play this game. I should just scoop. Doesn't matter whether I'm going to win or lose. Or whether I still have a chance to win or lose. Like, that doesn't even matter. That doesn't factor into the decision at all. And now they played a Wild Growth Walker that I can't really deal with. I am just going to concede. And that's still a winnable game. Not a favorite. There's just no point. There's just no point in playing the game. Because say you're a 75% chance to lose those games, right? Like, you just can't spend 5 minutes that many times. In the long run, you lose out. No, I'm not at the bottom of the rank, but the ranks just don't matter. Until you get medium mythic, the rank doesn't matter at all. Like, you're always going to be able to climb to mythic. You don't even have to win like 50% or something ridiculously low to climb to mythic. Just something super absurdly low. Just about getting the most amount of games in as you can. I don't really care about their deputy having my thing. I'm either going to hit a land or I'm not. Looks like I'm not. It's another game that I just kind of want to concede. I will give this one or two more turns, but and that's enough. I want them to actually show me a way to win the game. Some kind. There's 24 lands in this deck, so constantly getting constantly getting 3 lands is starting to annoy me. I don't know what to take out. I'll take one of both of those out because of the detentions. Or the deputies, or whatever they're called. That's 3 games in a row where we didn't have 4 lands. It's a 24 land deck. And we have 4 ways to find lands, so it's basically a 28 land deck. If you include the 4 Hunt Masters and the 4 Marauders or whatever it is, you could argue this is a 36 land deck. So, of course, if we're going to argue that, then we technically did hit a 4th one. They deputied one. So I don't really count. I don't really count the creatures. I stick it at 28. The argument to play the shifting that turn so that it can't Little Teferi at this turn. So do I, Ginger. Concur. Whoops. For some reason I thought this was in play. I have no idea why I thought that was in play. Probably. Like I said, for some reason I thought my mountain was in play. I thought I had another land. So obviously a 4-5 and a 3-3 is better than 2 3-3s. I just looked at the table wrong. Kind of hoping they double block one and then block the 3-3 and then just die. They go to 7, taking 8 this way. Well, I think the games are slower. So we would argue on that point. But beyond that, if you actually grind to high mythic, the games are probably better on Arena now. Ever since they combined the leagues, MTGO's been a cesspool. Kinda don't want all this rampant stuff now. I love saw Time Lap. Kinda feel like I just want to play a different game. But I can't take out everything, so. Yeah, like I used to tell everybody to test on MTGO, but I just don't think testing on MTGO right now is relevant. I mean, obviously, if you're playing with somebody you know and stuff like that, I'm talking about just the leagues or just the ladder itself. I'm not talking about what am I trying to say? I'm not talking about just when you sit down with your group of friends or whatever and play your gauntlets and test your matches. What is WR? Don't know what WR means. We? Are you saying we? Yeah, friendly leagues were a massive joke. There's no friendly leagues anymore, are they? Did they shuffle that stuff in or something? Well, I drew a hand that's not going to be very good versus Nissa. I was kind of hoping I'd hit something off the two communes. I didn't. They seem to not have Nissa though, so I guess at least that's good. The friendly leagues were just super easy, and that's what I mostly get paired versus now. People that were in the friendly leagues. Does my opponent not have anything? What the hell? Wow, I missed again. Guess they're gonna do some kind of time warp stuff. That's fine. We have two Reginalds. If they want to time warp, let them time warp. We have a Fry in case they have a Deputy of Detention. Right, I'm not going to add anything else to the board. Yes, I'll put it on top. It's just another creature. I'll play a Deputy out now. I have to have a time wipe. Or settle the wreckage or something. I've not saw settled wreckage in so long though that I refuse to respect it. If they have it, they just have it. Because I don't really care about that. Like I said, I really feel like they just have a time wipe. I don't want to waste my Veil, especially if I'm going to lose everything anyway. I want my Veil for my follow-ups. Like, I want my Veil to protect this thing. I punted there. I probably should have fried that. Yeah, I definitely should have fried that because I'm going to fry it anyway. That was 100% a mistake. Good thing it doesn't matter. It was a pretty bad mistake not to fry that, though. I think I got time for one more? Yeah, I got time for one more. I saw somebody get settled in Modern. I'm going to play Modern in a little bit, too. I have no idea what to play in Modern today, though. None of the decks are speaking to me. Maybe Burn. If I can find a good sideboard guide for Burn, maybe I'd play it. The format challenge is Saturday morning, so I need to find some deck that I'm comfortable with, but they banned the only deck I was comfortable with, and then they banned Faithless Looting. So the three decks I was comfortable with was Hogot, which I expected to get banned, and then Phoenix and Dredge. I did not expect Phoenix or Dredge to get banned, so I think Teferi probably should be banned in Standard. I think Teferi and Narset should be banned in all formats. I don't necessarily think that they're too powerful or whatever. I think they detach from the fun of the game for a significant amount of people. And anything that tries to break the rules of the game that says you can't do this or you can't do that, I think is especially bad for casual players. I could play Tron. Find me a good Tron list and a decent sideboard plan. I'll play Tron. So we're probably starting off today with another. We started today playing versus Esper, which is our auto loss, and it looks like we might be ending today versus Esper as well. Yeah, but it is not good. I've been paired versus it multiple times. It is just not good now. It is significantly worse than it was. This match is not winnable in the least. They get a bad enough draw, like sometimes you can still win, but like they have rafts, they have infinite removal, they have little to ferry. It kind of sucks to get paired versus two of them in like 5 matches or whatever. Yep. Consider getting a land for just that. But I figured if they have that, we're losing most of these games anyway. Apparently my arena's locking up. Big thing is I need sideboard, guys. I don't know how. I don't want that. I don't know how to play modern, so basically everything requires a sideboard guide for me to want to play it. What I misclick? Okay. So the problem, one of the biggest problems versus a deck like what we're playing versus now is first Legion's End absolutely crushes us, and second of all we have like 8 3 and 4 mana do nothings versus little Teferi. It's like this deck just cannot operate versus Esper. Yeah, I had pretty limited experience as well with modern. Like I said, the only modern decks that I was even remotely comfortable with, they got rid of. Guess I'll play this one. I think 3 or 4 of them top 8'd fandom yesterday, and 2 of them met in the finals, and people just copy whatever they see. So that's why Esper like kind of come back out of nowhere. Also, everybody's trying these Rampaging Ferostodon decks, like Red Deck Wins and Dinos and this, that, and the other. And that's exactly what Esper beats up on. One hold Devel Summer up this time. I could have played this and gave it haste, but that's why there's kind of a re-emergence for this deck. This can't get reach, can it? It can get reach. Interesting. Um, Kinda don't feel like they're attacking unless they're raffing, so. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. I didn't think they'd be attacking if they wasn't raffing. So they have a 14-point attack next turn. Gotta make sure never to play this land in case they have the 3/4, which I suppose they're not gonna have because they had the 2/3. So that has to target something, so I should go ahead and Veil now, and they have to get rid of one of their own things. Um, I don't know which one I'm supposed to play now. Attack with lethal if I play this, but they only have to block one thing, then I lose haste for following turns. So like if I play this and they block, and then like have Kyle's Wrath, they get this back, I lose haste. I think I'm still just playing this. This is the only turn that I think the Reggie's going to give the other Reggie haste, so this just feels like it's better. Guess I want to kill that one? I'm not really sure. I'm just going to play everything. All aboard! Kind of weird. So we win with any Dino or removal spell? It's not a Dino or a removal spell. That was land number 9. We've drawn a third more lands than them. So now we only win with our third Reggie. I think that's the only auto win we have. We do have back-to-back Reggies though. Maybe they can do something. That's fair. We had Ceratops as well. Awesome. They just didn't have anything. I forget about Ceratops every now and then. Auto mod. Time to chain Reggie W. Held a message for reason identity. What? Why? Why is auto mod? Apparently, REGGIW might be something racist that I have no idea what is. To the Google machine. Well, it doesn't appear to be. I have no idea why that got auto-modded. But apparently I have added the term... I don't know what's going on. Alright, whatever. If it's something racist, I'm sorry. Do I want to change anything? I'm amazed we won that last game. They had a Kyle's Raft. They had a lot of good removal. I will keep it. Trusting Commune the Dinos. Congratulations on getting unbanned in a chat that you should probably be banned in all chats. I support Twitch's decision to ban you. That's scary to me that they took that one. Why does that just make me think I'm going to get Legions ended? I did not get Legions ended. I'll take you. Guess I want to play around rafts. I was banned in Hoogland's chat once. I am unbanned now. I probably deserved it. Actually, I wasn't ever banned in his chat. I was banned in his, from his face... No, not his Facebook. His Twitter. I probably deserved it. No, I do think I was right about the particular argument we were having. They replaced themselves is the reason I don't mind to slam both of them down there. I expect a Kyle's Raft, but them getting to replace themselves, I think is fine with me. Does kind of take their following turn. He rage quit from fandom? I didn't know how that happened. I've not heard that story. Did he really rage quit from a kind of a fun fan event? Why would you rage quit from an event like that? So guess I'm gonna play this one. Assume they're gonna double block Reginald. That's weird. Which one did they double blocked Reginald? Um, certainly killing the hero. Fairy. Fairy's good here. A little scary too. Kind of makes me think they just have a D-Spark or something. That's not good. Yeah, they have the D-Spark. This is bad. Ceratops hop? Maybe they'll forget and play a creature. It's been a while since anybody's played Rampaging. They keep highlighting it, so I don't think they're forgetting. They did not forget. Presumably. Oh no, we've been comboed. Unfortunate. Not sure what it would take to win from here. It would take them having a very bad sequence of draws. Well, they couldn't wait till draw step. They bounced it with the Teferi itself, so. You only get to use the other if you uptick Teferi, they downticked it. That's good for us. Hopefully they don't have another answer to Ceratops if we draw it. Spoiler, that's an answer. That card doesn't do anything. I drew all three of their Teferis in their top half. That sucks for me. Assuming their hand has no playables in it, a Ceratops could... JK, Ceratops can't win anymore. GG. Well, that's unfortunate. Like I said, we can't beat this match. We started today and ended today playing versus it. Apparently we got some mythics for something. That's 2 Cavalier of Flames. Fun. I guess we unlocked one of these or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming by. I'm going to try to think of some modern deck and then I'll be back. Take care, everyone.